with that said, I think we can move on to song number 3. One of my standout songs, really.
There once was a
Oh.
man, cunning mind running through the sky and the sand, in the land of gods and monsters, sought to see his family prosper at any and all cost, and through the process he remained dauntless. Now he's remembered forever for his endeavors, and all he ever lived was the life of a legend. A life that was epic.
Epic. Oh, interesting. I wonder where they got that audio excerpt from. Genuinely, because that doesn't exist in the Spotify version. Hold on, I wanna read the whole thing again.
There once was a man, cunning mind
And whose voice is this? Is it Athena?
Now he's remembered forever for his endeavors, and all he ever lived was the life of a legend. A life that was epic.
A life that was epic. Okay, we can get into the song. This was like my first, no. Yeah, at least in chronological order, this is my first standout song. Wolfie the Witch. Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance, it's what lies in between. And did the cars waiting? My kingdom is waiting.
Yes, vibe up with me. For me.
So full speed ahead.
Look at how hopeful he is.
Captain,
Because
600 men, 600
people are gonna start hating.
And we've run out of supplies to eat, cause the war of food stores depleted. 600 men, 600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There will hunt for food, my second in command.
And here we establish that Eury is second in command. We're off and away we go. Away we go. Polities! Best boy polities.
I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first.
Yeah.
We don't have time
And we
to
see
waste, so
Odysseus
let's
being
break the
smart.
place out.
Polities was losing his mind.
And I'll go ahead.
And I'll go ahead.
Should try to find a way no one ends up dead. We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed.
Honestly, that's kind of ruthless.
ahead.
Oh. What is up with Eurylochus here? Oh yeah, and we can see that Odysseus is commanding actually a fleet of ships, not just one. I just felt the need to point that out because originally when listening, I fully pictured that it was just one giant ship with 600 people. But I guess I was wrong. And having a whole fleet makes a lot more sense. But yeah.
I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's break the
Politis is losing his mind.
place out.
I mean, considering his ideals that we're gonna hear in the next song, right? I guess that makes sense. Although I'm not sure. I guess there are always gonna be people like polities in pretty much any big group, at least. It just surprises me that polities actually went to war, considering his, like, how do I put this? He's so kind-hearted and very much accepting or like against violence in a sense. We're gonna see all of that in the next song. But yeah, it does surprise me that polities actually went to war, because I cannot imagine him being someone who would kill people. Despite how the Greeks were, they were generally quite battle focused and quite ruthless, at least from what I know. With what I pointed out in earlier on when we were talking about Neoptolemus clubbing King Priam to death with dead baby STNX. So yeah, they can be quite brutal, and yeah, I'm surprised that polities actually came to war.
600 miles of open sea.
And again, like I mentioned earlier, I want to see those flashes. What is this? Is this Charybdis? Hold on.
But the problem's not the distance.
Yeah, I imagine this is Charybdis, actually. I have seen some art of Charybdis, and there are drawings where they, portray Charybdis as like a worm-ish shape with a lot of teeth inside. So I assume this is Charybdis. I don't know how she would see the surface, but anyway. Hey, editing mistakes here. I just thought that it would be a good idea to kind of explain why I said that. Because the Charybdis that I know was she was said to be some sort of a sea nymph thingy. I know that, at least in one of the many stories, I don't know which one this is, she is the daughter of Poseidon and Gaia, and in some sort of a war feud between Poseidon and Zeus. Charybdis being the daughter of Poseidon, she takes the side of Poseidon, obviously, and I guess she kind of floods some of Zeus's land, and so because of that, Zeus was very upset at her and decided to curse her. And in the version that I remember, again, I don't know where this was from, she was sent to the bottom of the sea and then, cursed to keep drinking the seawater and spitting it back out. And so my image of Charybdis is that she's at the very bottom of the sea and unable to come up for whatever technically godly reasons. But yeah, that's why I said that. And then we have Scylla from all the multiple hits. I assume this is Scylla, and a single eye signaling Cyclops. I like that.
But the problem's not the distance. It's what lies in between.
The Wolfie over here basically kind of shows you the big obstacles, some of them at least, which I think is kind of cool for those people who watch this for the first time. Because even if they don't know about the Cyclops, Charybdis, and Scylla, they can clearly see that danger, and it's also what the song is singing about, right? It's not the problem is not the distance, it's what lies in between. So like, I guess that's a really good what's the word, canon way of portraying the dangers ahead without explicitly visually explaining what they are. So I think that's really cool.
So full speed ahead.
I notice how all of these kinda looks like the horse. I wonder if that's intentional. I know the ships, like the head and tail kinda look like that.
600 men with big mouths to feed.
Odysseus hater number one.
Run out of supplies to eat. Curse the war of food
Someone's depleted.
600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can.
Kinda looks like Iron Man, no? With the face.
Watch where the birds fly.
Like with such harsh lines around the shape of the face. He's like wearing the Iron Man helmet, but with the mask up. Politics. Politics.
I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows.
Yeah, and look at it. The bird led them to the island.
Fire. Maybe they'll share some food. Who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first. We don't have time to wait. So let's
I love how they make politics lose his mind.
You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead. We don't know what's ahead. Give me till sunrise. And if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead.
Yeah, I like the full speed ahead. Look at you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Full speed ahead. We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go. Full speed ahead.
Also, I guess I've never realized just how many big oars these big ships have. I can't imagine one person rowing one of these. There has to be like 2, 3? Maybe 3 people rowing each one of these oars. So that's a lot of people to propel the ships forward, and they all have to be in sync. So yeah, I wonder how they all, because like it's gonna take so much effort to row all of these individually already, but they have to row like pretty much indefinitely. Like they I don't think they can see where the end is or how far away they are from land. So like, it's gonna take so much energy, but then after rowing they have to fight. Like how do they do that?